Okay, so the next thing I want us to do is create our lab notebook. And our lab notebook is going to be in Google Docs. So I already opened up a Google document, and this is going to be the lab notebook for my group. So I need to come up with a, it doesn't matter who does this. Just someone in your group needs to make sure that they create this and that and that this gets done. So if we scroll down in the syllabus to lab notebooks, you see how I want you guys to name your lab notebook. And this is just for my organizational purposes. It just helps me out. And you're going to include one of your group members' last names. It doesn't matter who, because once I have one name, I know everyone else in the group. So we have someone that creates the lab notebook with their names and the section number that they're participating in. So let's say we're in section 9, we put section 9. Awesome. We have this started out lab notebook that's named and ready to go. And now we're going to share it with everyone in our group. So we're going to go over here to the share button. And we're going to share with people, and we're going to add names to this group so that everyone has access to this and edits it. So one person that needs to be on this is myself. So everyone's going to put my email on this, Joseph Martinez at CSUSB. And you're going to send that off and make sure that I have access to it. You can do the same thing for everyone else in your group. So everyone has access to the same notebook and the same file. Once everyone has access, we're going to start creating our notebook. I'm just going to give you an example of how I might do it, but you guys can format it however you want. So I'm going to start off with a heading 1 of Experiment 1, Data Tools, Week 1. And then look at the things that I need to include in the lab notebook. So if we go to Experiment Modules, Experiment 1, Data Tools, Week 1, and scroll all the way down, I tell you exactly what I'm looking for in your lab notebook that way. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that, paste it, so I know what to include in the lab manual, or notebook, sorry, I keep calling it manual. In your lab notebook, I'm going to create a heading 2 for each of these things. So first thing I'm looking for is the Google Sheets link. And I'll show you how to do this. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when I say Google Sheets link in the next video. I'm going to create a heading 2 section for the graphs and data. And then I'm going to create another heading 2 for the answers to the questions that are asked in the lab. And then a heading 2 for the conclusion statement. And I'm going to delete that because now I have it all written out in my lab notebook, and I have nice little links here to quickly jump between the different sections. So these are all the things I'm going to be looking for in your lab notebook. If you guys have anything else that you want to include, you absolutely can. If there's some background information you might want to include, you can do pre-lab, but I'm not necessarily grading that. I'm only going to be grading these 4 areas. Alright, so in the next video I'll be going over the Google Sheets and introducing how we're going to proceed with the actual experiment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.